Most meetings do not fail during the meeting. They fail 5 minutes after the meeting ends. Everyone leaves with a different version of what just happened. The notes look useful. The conversation sounded productive. But nobody is fully sure who owns the next step, what the deadline is, or what still needs a decision. That is how a 30-minute meeting turns into 3 days of follow-up messages. And that is the problem AI can help fix. Not by replacing the meeting. Not by making decisions for you. But by turning messy meeting notes into a clear action plan. In this video, I'll show you a simple workflow for using AI to turn meeting notes into decisions, action items, owners, deadlines, open questions, and follow-up messages. This can work for office meetings, client calls, school group projects, creator collaborations, community planning, volunteer work, or even family responsibilities. By the end, you'll have one reusable prompt you can save and use after almost any meeting. Let's start with the biggest mistake. Most people think meeting notes are the final result. They are not. Meeting notes are raw material. A transcript is raw material. A summary is raw material. The real value comes when those notes become action. That means 5 things are clear. What was decided? What needs to happen next? Who owns each task? When is it due? And what is still unclear? If your notes do not answer those 5 questions, they may look organized, but they are not useful enough yet. Here is a simple example. The notes might say, website update discussed. Need new images. Client feedback pending. Launch date may move. That sounds like meeting notes. But it is not an action plan. A better version says, decision, update the website homepage before launch. Maria will collect new images by Friday. Daniel will confirm client feedback by Wednesday. The launch date still needs final approval. Send a follow-up message to confirm owners and deadlines. That second version is more useful because it tells people what to do. AI is good at helping you move from the first version to the second version. Step 1 is to capture rough notes. Do not worry about making them perfect. Your notes can be messy. They can be bullet points. They can come from a transcript, your own typing, a voice note, or a meeting assistant. The goal is not perfect notes. The goal is enough information for AI to organize. For example, after a meeting you might write, client wants simpler design. Need updated timeline. Budget question not answered. Someone needs to send revised file. Follow up next week. Those notes are messy, but they are useful. Step 2 is to use a meeting action prompt. Here is the basic version. Act like a project coordinator. Turn these meeting notes into a clear action plan. Include decisions made, action items, owner for each action item, deadline or suggested deadline, open questions, and a short follow-up message. If something is unclear, mark it as needs clarification instead of guessing. That last sentence matters. Meeting notes are often incomplete. AI may try to fill in gaps. But in real work, guessing can create confusion. If nobody said who owns a task, you do not want AI inventing an owner. You want it to say, owner, needs clarification. If nobody mentioned a deadline, you want it to say, deadline, not discussed. That is how you use AI responsibly. Step 3 is to improve the action items. AI might create a task like, improve the presentation. That is not specific enough. A better action item is, update slides 3 to 7 with the new numbers by Thursday. So after AI creates the first version, ask this follow-up, make the action items more specific and practical. Each action item should start with a clear verb. Clear verbs make action items easier to complete. Send. Update. Confirm. Review. Draft.schedule. Collect. Approve. Instead of, client feedback. You get, send the client feedback form and collect responses by Friday. That is a much better meeting output. Step 4 is to separate group tasks from your personal tasks. A meeting summary may include 10 action items. But maybe only 3 belong to you. So ask AI, from this action plan, create a personal task list for me. Only include the tasks assigned to me, the deadline, and the first next step. This removes friction. Instead of leaving the meeting with a vague sense of responsibility, you get a clear next step. For example, task, send the revised file. Deadline, Friday. First next step, open the latest draft and check comments. That is easier to act on than remembering a long conversation. And this workflow is not only for corporate meetings. If you are working on a school group project, AI can separate everyone's tasks. If you are planning a community event, AI can organize volunteers, location, food, and promotion. If you are a freelancer or small business owner, AI can turn a client call into next steps and follow-up questions. If you are coordinating family responsibilities, AI can help organize errands, appointments, deadlines, and reminders. The point is simple. Conversations create responsibilities. AI can help turn those responsibilities into a list people can actually follow. Step 5 is to create the follow-up message. This is where many meetings fall apart. People talk about next steps, but nobody sends the recap. Then 2 days later, everyone has a different memory of what was agreed. After AI creates the action plan, write a short follow-up message summarizing the decisions, action items, owners, deadlines, and open questions. Keep it clear, friendly, and easy to reply to. A good follow-up message might say, "Hi everyone, here is a quick recap from today's meeting. We agreed to move forward with the simpler design. Maria will collect updated images by Friday. Daniel will confirm client feedback by Wednesday. The launch date still needs approval. Please reply if anything is missing or incorrect." That message creates accountability. It also gives people a chance to correct mistakes before work begins. Step 6 is to turn action items into a tracker. This can be simple. A table is enough. Ask AI, turn these action items into a simple table with columns for task, owner, deadline, status, and notes. Now the output is easier to copy into Google Sheets, Notion, Excel, Trello, Asana, or whatever tool you use. The table gives you a place to review progress later. What is done? What is delayed? What is blocked? What needs a decision? That is how meetings become a workflow instead of a repeated conversation. Now let's talk about privacy and safety. Do not paste confidential meeting notes into an AI tool unless your workplace, school, client, or organization allows it. Do not include private customer information, employee details, passwords, financial account numbers, medical details, legal details, or sensitive personal information. If you want to use AI safely, remove names and private details when they are not needed. You can replace names with labels like Person A, Client, Manager, Student, Volunteer, or Team Member. Now here is the full workflow. Capture rough notes. Ask AI to create decisions, action items, owners, deadlines, and open questions. Tell AI not to guess missing information. Make the action items more specific. Create a personal task list. Create a follow-up message. Turn the action items into a tracker. And here is the reusable prompt you can save. Act like a project coordinator. Turn these meeting notes into a clear action plan. Include decisions made, action items, owner for each action item, deadline or suggested deadline, open questions, a short follow-up message, and a simple task table. If something is unclear, mark it as needs clarification instead of guessing. Make the action items specific, practical, and easy to assign. Before we finish, here are the mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1, asking only for a summary. A summary tells you what happened. An action plan tells you what happens next. Mistake 2, letting AI guess owners or deadlines. If nobody said who owns the task, mark it as unclear. Mistake 3, creating action items that are too vague. Use clear verbs like send, update, confirm, review, draft, schedule, collect, or approve. Mistake 4, never sending the follow-up. A private action plan helps you. A shared recap helps the whole group. Mistake 5, putting sensitive information into the wrong AI tool. Follow the rules of your workplace, school, client, or organization. The main lesson is this. Meeting notes are not useful because they are neat. They are useful when they help people take action. Do not leave the meeting with just notes. Leave with the next steps. If this helped, subscribe to AI Daily for simple AI tools, beginner-friendly tutorials, and practical productivity workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.